Oh, what was your name again? Scott? I don't think, that's funny, I don't think anyone named Scott has ever watched my video before. You're the first one. I'm glad you're here, Scott. What I wanted to talk about today, Scott, and by the way, I'm Nick Shell, the head honcho of hair loss. There's been an ongoing journey in hair loss with Gofybr. Now they sent me this, I don't know, a little over a year ago, and I've been making videos about it every once in a while because I know that as the head honcho of hair loss, it's important to not only deal with the psychology of hair loss from the inside, but also, of course, the outside as well. There's a lot of people who watch my channel because they want to see me feature hair loss products. Now, of course, with Gofybr, this is not to make your hair grow back. It's like a filler. You know, for me, I've got some minor diffuse thinning going on up there. And by the way, my hair is now 1 inch long on top. I'm still growing out to probably about an inch and a half, I think is gonna be ideal. But right now, as it has been 2.5 months since my last zero guard buzz cut, I wanna try this out on it and see how it looks. What's funny is when I did the zero guard buzz cut, I tried this out on it and it just wouldn't stay. There wasn't enough there for it to do anything. But I have a feeling that especially right now, as I'm still wanting about another 1/2 inch of length to kind of naturally fill in the diffuse thinning. I have a feeling that this is going to be the perfect timing to use Gofybr. So let's go for it, Gofybr. And I've got, in case you're wondering, dark brown. I don't know what color you think my hair is. Some people think it's black, some people think it's brown. So dark brown probably makes the most sense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle this in, and I'm gonna be in this angle so that you can get a perfect view of that. By the way, obviously I'm standing very unnaturally. I'm standing like this. Imagine if in real life people are like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, that's really good. So anyway, that's the angle I'm gonna be using to give you the best point of view. Here we go. Let's sprinkle in some Gofybr dark brown. Oops, I like dumped it in the floor. There, that's how I do it. I mean, I literally do it like a pepper shaker. There. I don't know if that's too much or not enough, but I'm just kind of like, now I'm just kind of like patting it down there. Okay, so there's, you know, if you were to rewind the video, I mean, think, what, 20 seconds ago, you would have still seen the thinning, and now you don't. Now, as far as the back, let me just try to sprinkle some back there too. There, okay. So, I mean, there you have it, and that's what Gofybr is. Again, it's not intended to try to make anyone think that their hair's going back. It's just mainly if you've got some balding spots or some thinning in general in your hair, like mine. Specifically, if you're going out a buzz cut because you've got some thinning going on there, I think it did a great job of what it's supposed to do. Other guys, you know, you could be 40 years old and have a perfect head of hair, but you could have, I don't want to say a bald spot, but a balding spot. And if you've still got hair on there to catch it, this can really, you know, do wonders there. So as far as Gofybr goes, I make this video because I know a lot of people that watch my videos love for me to talk about Gofybr because a lot of people use a product like this, a fiber, to deal with their hair loss. And that, for them, takes care of the problem because their hair otherwise sort of holds its own. So do I endorse Gofybr? Absolutely I do. And not just because they gave me a free bottle of a year ago, but because you were able to see in this video, you know, imagining that you had some kind of thinning similar to mine, it did its job, right? I mean, what do I need to do to prove to you too that it's not gonna, I mean, there's nothing, you know. So there you go. I mean, you want me to jog in place? Oh, you know what I could do? Okay, here's the real test. All right. I'm gonna try it the other way. Let's see if I can get away with this without hitting the camera. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks the same as before I did that, right? I'm literally seeing stars, like, or like white fireflies. They're like, I still see them. They're starting to go away now. That's true. That's actually still happening. It's really weird. I'm Nick Shell, and the stars that I'm seeing are not because of Gofybr, they're because I did gymnastics. I'm Nick Shell, and I am the head honcho of hair loss, and I am so glad that you have decided to join me.